Understanding the concept of Bitcoin halving is crucial for every crypto enthusiast out there. Now you might be wondering, what is Bitcoin halving? Well, in its simplest terms, Bitcoin halving is an event where the reward for mining new Bitcoins is halved, hence the name. It's a significant event in the world of cryptocurrencies because it directly impacts the number of new Bitcoins being generated and circulated in the market. Picture this: if we're baking a cake and suddenly we're told that the recipe only allows for half the amount of sugar, that's going to change the taste, right? In the same way, Bitcoin halving alters the flavor of the cryptocurrency market. This event happens approximately every 4 years, making it a rather rare occurrence that always stirs up a lot of discussions and speculations. Stick around to understand the complexities of Bitcoin halving and its implications on the market. Before diving deep into Bitcoin halving, let's grasp the basics. Bitcoin is a decentralized digital currency without a central bank or single administrator that can be sent from user to user on the peer-to-peer Bitcoin network without the need for intermediaries. Now you may wonder, how do new Bitcoins come into existence? Well, that's where Bitcoin mining comes into play. Bitcoin mining involves solving complex mathematical problems, and the first miner to solve these problems gets rewarded with a certain amount of Bitcoins. This process is essential for not only generating new Bitcoins but also for maintaining the security and integrity of the Bitcoin network. Now, Bitcoin halving is an event that's programmed into the Bitcoin protocol itself. This event happens approximately every 4 years, or, more specifically, after every 210,000 blocks are mined. But why does this happen, you ask? Bitcoin halving is a mechanism designed to control the supply of Bitcoins and prevent inflation. Here's how it works. When Bitcoin was first created, the reward for mining a block was 50 Bitcoins. After the first 210,000 blocks were mined, this reward was halved to 25 Bitcoins. This halving process continues approximately every 4 years, reducing the reward for miners and effectively halving the rate at which new Bitcoins are created. The purpose of Bitcoin halving is to ensure that Bitcoin, unlike traditional fiat currencies, does not suffer from inflation. It's a deflationary measure, ensuring that as time goes on, the creation of new Bitcoins will slow down and ultimately stop when the maximum supply of 21 million Bitcoins has been reached. The process of Bitcoin halving plays a crucial role in Bitcoin's economic model. It creates a kind of digital scarcity, which can potentially drive up the value of Bitcoin as demand increases over time while the supply decreases. Now that you have a basic understanding of Bitcoin mining, let's delve into the concept of Bitcoin halving. Bitcoin halving has a significant impact on the Bitcoin ecosystem. Let's dive into how this event shapes the world of Bitcoin. Primarily, the halving affects two main players: miners and the overall supply of Bitcoin. Miners are the backbone of the Bitcoin network. They use powerful computers to solve complex mathematical problems, a process that validates transactions and secures the network. In return, they're rewarded with newly minted Bitcoins. However, when a halving occurs, the reward they receive for their hard work is slashed in half. Imagine if your paycheck suddenly got cut in half. It's a big deal, right? For miners, it's no different. This decrease in rewards can lead to a reduction in the number of active miners. If the costs to mine Bitcoins, think electricity and equipment, outweigh the rewards, miners might switch off their machines. This could potentially slow down the transaction validation process and make the network less secure. But it's not all doom and gloom. The halving also affects the supply of Bitcoin. Since there are only 21 million Bitcoins that can ever exist, and with each halving event reducing the rate new coins are produced, the supply of Bitcoin becomes more scarce over time. This scarcity is one of the key reasons behind Bitcoin's value. Now let's connect the dots and see how the halving impacts Bitcoin's price. It's all about supply and demand. When the supply of something decreases while demand stays the same or increases, the price usually goes up. This is known as a supply shock. In the case of Bitcoin, halving events create this supply shock. Historically, each halving has led to a significant price surge. While past performance is not indicative of future results, these price surges highlight the potential influence of halving on Bitcoin's value. As we can see, Bitcoin has a critical role in determining the supply of Bitcoin. It shapes the incentive of miners, impacts the rate of entering the market, essentially drives up the supply shocks. It's an integral part of Bitcoin's design, ensuring its scarcity and value in the long run. Market speculation often intensifies as a Bitcoin halving event approaches. The halving sparks a unique kind of excitement in the crypto community, as it is seen as a potential catalyst for a price surge. This anticipation and speculation sometimes create a kind of self-fulfilling prophecy, leading to a speculative bubble. Now, this doesn't mean that everyone is on the same page. There's a school of thought that argues the halving is already priced in. What does this mean? Well, in simple terms, it means that the market has already adjusted to the upcoming halving and its potential effects on the Bitcoin price. On the other hand, there are those who believe that halving can trigger significant price hikes, given its history of doing so. It's a debate that keeps the crypto world buzzing. Whether Bitcoin halving leads to a price surge or not, it's an event that every crypto enthusiast should be aware of. Bitcoin halving is a complex yet fascinating aspect of the Bitcoin. It's a mechanism that quite simply cuts the cord for mining new blocks, occurring roughly 4 years. This process is the very nature of Bitcoin, making it a stationary currency by design. We've delved into of Bitcoin halving, its impact on the market, and how market speculation plays a role in the price dynamics pre- and post-halving. Understanding these concepts can help you navigate the intricate world of cryptocurrencies. But remember, this is not financial advice. Always make sure you're doing your own research and making decisions based on your personal risk tolerance. Crypto is a field that's constantly evolving, and staying informed is key. So, for more insights into this fascinating world, check out our other videos for a deep dive into profitable strategies and investment tips. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And